All right. So yeah, like I said, I believe in myself, and I believe in us, meaning Christine and I. Like I said, my actions I'll lay out for you 100% as crystal clear as I possibly can. Okay? Hold up. So let me lay out my actions for all of you since, all of you are so concerned and worried about a grown man instead of worrying about yourself, right? Which is absolutely crazy. By the way, I have everything set up basically pretty much for the most part. I mean, perfectly. Everything that's in my control, I actually have it set up really well. Um, right now, I'm just trying to drink a lot of water um, and pray, basically, and that's about it. Literally, that's all I can do. And right now, I'm going to try to see if I can do some running in front of y'all. Like I said, I love running in this neighborhood. Like that's my new thing. Like it's amazing. Honestly, it's an amazing experience. It's beautiful, and that's all I do. Just stay to myself and do my running. What you're supposed to do here. Everybody walks all through here, and that's it. So, like I said, I've just noticed that these people on here they hate freedom, and they want to block me from doing anything I enjoy. They want to basically, I mean, it's clear as day what it is. It's discrimination, right? And and the magic word racism. That's what it is. That's why they're like on here like how can I try to find an angle to make it seem like they try to justify their disgusting hatred that has no place or purpose or reasoning for it. It's completely unjustified. So what they do, right, is literally they'll just sit there, right, and they'll just look for an excuse. So like think how I can angle something basically. How can I say something? How can I um man, there's actually like people out walking around. Um but yeah, like how can I put it how can I shape something with words? And it's crazy because like they're see through, like they're so easy to see through their BS. Like you can see clear as day what their intentions are. So you know that the only people who go along with that is hateful, racist, bigot people, like people who are already trying to discriminate or trying to be unfair or abuse power. They have to be completely no good and corrupt in order to even entertain the things that these people say, right? So like I said, I understand what it is and like I don't play those games. So let me just lay out my activity as to what I do and explain to you how it 100% is 100% legal, 100% what I'm supposed to be doing. Right? Look how good I look. Look at you, boy. Look at your boy. This what Christina coming here for. Right? Look at your boy. I'm telling you, I'm like a young Brad Pitt. Look better than him. People underestimate me, man. I don't shave for a while. You start thinking I'm not as good looking as I am. It's ridiculous, man. It is. So, like I said, I mean, end of the day, right? Man, look how beautiful this is, bro. Look, look at that. Look at that. There's the geese. So, yeah, like I said, like, this is what I do for fun, right? Now, remember, you don't have an opinion on what I do for fun. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't run America. You don't run the country. You don't run anything, right? So when you got people that are trying to be like Karens, like super mega Karens, ultra Karen, like, yeah, that stuff doesn't work, bro. Like, this is America. I do whatever the hell I want. Number one, I got every right to do everything I do. So let me lay out my activity for you so you can know what I'll be doing and what I continue to do and what I'll always do. Okay. Number one, right? I'm going to be doing this, which is running and walking, exercising, right? That's what I like to do. Okay. Number two, like I said, my internet activity won't be limited. I'll do whatever I want on there because I do everything right. Okay. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to find an angle to limit me and what I do, like me having fun at all at any time. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, bro. Like, you're a complete stranger. Like, you can whine, you complain to whoever, say whatever. Like, no one cares, bro. Like, I'm a grown man. Like, I'll do what I want to do. Like, if I want to share somebody's post, I can share anybody's post on this network. I don't care what they say. Actually, that's number one. So, I mean, what do you mean? When y'all do what you do and you kept typing those comments, I have them all documented. So again, that's still harassment. You see, you never seem to listen to the concept that you can't project what you do onto other people when you keep doing it. Like, especially like you don't even know how to do what you're doing. Like that's the crazy part. Like, they're acting like they're criminals and thugs, and it's like, dude, like, I don't get it. I'm smarter than you by a long shot. Like, you're not even close to how smart I am. It's not even comparable, right? So it's like, dude, you want people to live in fear. Fear of what exactly? Like I said, that's all they do. It's just they want you to feel mental anguish and feel like you're supposed to be scared to do things. Like, maybe that's because that's how you view things, right? Maybe that's why most of you hide inside all day or scared to go outside, right? Scared to live life or experience anything. I mean, that's your issue. Me, however, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm going in. Like, I'm like a Spartan warrior, like the reading said. I don't fear anybody or anything. No. Right? So, again, you got to understand, okay? What I'm going to be doing is this, running and exercising out here frequently, and I'm going to film it, right? So that you can see, because I teach fitness, right? And I have to show my audience, and that's how I get my clients. I have to talk and get more clients and, show people, hey, I exercise. Right? I have every right to do everything that I do. I don't have to check in with you or ask you, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, these people act like they have more power than the president. Like, but literally they got no power. They just some Karens just sitting there mooching off of other people, and they want to have an opinion. Yeah, you don't have an opinion. See how beautiful that sky is? Isn't that beautiful? So, like I said, number one, everything that concerns the black sector for the last time, and any member of the black sector, which doesn't include any of these new people you're bringing up. That's why, no problem. I never, like, it's just weird when you say I do something I don't. And I know why you do that, because you want a reaction. Everything is try to elicit a reaction. Yeah, that doesn't work with me. So, like, the new people you're bringing up, I don't even care about them. I don't pay them no attention. Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about. You're all liars. And the black sector, well, I'm always talk about that. That you will not stop me from talking about, because that's how I make my money. That's what these people don't get. Like, I literally am part of the black sector. I'm the king of the black sector. I'm not asking them permission. I know that they don't want me in it. They don't want me in it because they couldn't deal with me. Like, no, I want to compete. I'm competitive. I have a right in this country to push for competition. Yes, I do. I don't care who you are. You can't just discriminate against me and be like, oh, you're white. So that's what they're doing. So, yeah, like, You're not a part of this now. But y'all came and bothered me. You see how hypocritical that is? That's what happens with people with me. Like, I'm being honest. Like, even like people who think they gangsters, I've gone up against gangs, like whole gangs, and that's what everybody learns about me is like, like you never heard of that like story? Like, it's kind of funny. Like, you never seen what was it in that? I think it was like Scary Movie or whatever. You remember when like the clown, like how was it? Like the clown, like he sees the clown under the bed or whatever, so he goes under the bed and the clown is all acting badass and scary, right? And then like he's like the weirdo, so he grabs the clown, and then the clown gets scared because he's dragging the clown right underneath the bed. Like that's an accurate description, right? Of and you can't twist my wording, so I don't think anybody cares about that. But that's an accurate description of how I am. Like that's why you're trying to twist words. Like, yeah, you think that's cute. You think that bothers me. Like, I don't care about that stuff. You want to talk fake talk, cool, but just be direct and clear about what you're saying, because you ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to get on my nerves, right? Like no, like the point is, like I've gone up against gangs. I've gone up against all sorts of people and always won. And my point is, that's why I won, because they don't understand. Like I've always been ready for war, honestly. Always ready for combat, always been a very war mindset type of individual. Like I don't have any fear. I don't. So, and like I've had fear. I don't think I don't feel like I do, but like that's the choice I made, like I said, to conquer fear with love. And it's a beautiful thing. And I've done it, and that's my thing is like people just don't understand. I mean what you're saying is true within the principles of what I do, like as far as combat and training and going to war. Like, yeah, that's my point. Like enemies will think, oh, I'm soft, whatever, and they vastly underestimate me, and they don't realize, like, no, like I have no fear, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like what is it? Like the snake and the mongoose, right? Like you think the snake is gonna win, but I think it's like the mongoose that's like the apex. That's like the ultimate, fighting machine. So it's just my point. Looks can be deceiving, right? And that's what people don't understand is like I'm the perfect chameleon, because you would never imagine it. You would never think, hey, that white boy, like he's run everything in the hoods. He's been everywhere. He's held his own in shelters. He's been in and out of the system, in and out of everything, in and out of jail, everything. Like I've been everything, bro. Cop cars a million times. I've done it all, right? And I don't like that's not. I'm not like toting that like a proud thing. I'm just saying. I'm proud of my experience, right? Because that's what I have. Because at the end of the day, I'm a good dude. Like I don't cause trouble. I don't start trouble. I don't start drama. But I'm just a tough individual. And like I said, most of the things were just small petty stuff and just basically like misunderstandings and me trying to survive. That's what they all were, all of them. So like I said, I've never made any real mistakes. That's the thing. Y'all make assumptions, right? False assumptions at that. Let me see. Let me check and make sure Christine hasn't said anything. Hold on. All right. So yeah, like Christina said, leave us alone. We don't have to ask anyone to leave us alone. It's just people are going to leave us alone. Everybody knows that. I never worry about anything because I have so much power in the real world, right, that we occupy. Man, that sky is beautiful, bro. Golly, you got to see that. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's just gorgeous. So, like I said, isn't this a good time to come running when the sun's down, right? And like, it's pretty cool, man. The sun's not all out. I think this is a good time to do it, honestly. But yeah, like I said, you just got to understand reality and what's what. Here, hold up. And, you know, you got to call a spade, like I've been saying, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't really care how people feel. I don't really care what they say. I don't really care about none of that, bro. You know, all I care about is doing me and focusing on what I need to focus on. This is really my dream. Is this what I want to do every day? I want to just do my running, exercise, push-ups, right? Go to the park when I can and do my calisthenics, right? And that's all I want to do. And I want to just gather more clients and build this business up, right? Making money, teaching 52 blocks, a defensive fighting system, and to protect yourself, and fitness, which is calisthenics, running, all of the above, everything, right? So, like I said, that's what I'm trying to get to. Agent Q, again, I don't know where you're at. Seems like you've been busy lately. I appreciate the super chat the other day. I appreciate everything you do. But this is crunch time, man, if you're able to help. So I don't know if you're around. You know, you could get me on Cash App if you can, super chat. And that goes for everyone, not just him. I want everybody to donate and super chat, right? Like I said, I'm a pretty normal dude, man. I don't do any weird stuff. Everything I do is legal. I don't get into trouble. I don't do nothing wrong, man. I just stay focused on, my goals. And I've never had an issue doing that because my father trained me to be so determined. So it's like I do running, like you see me, push ups, exercise, right? Whatever I can, basically. But that's what I do, you know. And I stay focused on the goals at hand and what I've set out to do and accomplish, right? And I don't stop until I accomplish it. You know, right now it's just what I'm going through is out of my control. So that's why I'm doing this, to try my best to see how my breathing is, right? And just try to keep pushing myself either way. Yeah. But yeah, instead of getting online running your mouth, can y'all do this? Because you can't. I guarantee you can't. What's your excuse? Look at what I went through. So, what's your excuse? And why can't you do this? You ain't been through nothing, right? Let's turn it up a notch. The hell was that? Oh, it's a bug. Something fell off that tree. It looked like. So yeah, like I said, it all brings us back to the same point, right? Where people have an issue with me because I'm a winner. That's all it is. Because I am who I am. Have an issue. I don't care. You're not supposed to live your life caring what other people think. That's one of y'all's problems. Why would I care? I'm perfect. I'm the way I'm supposed to be. I'm what you want to be. Remember that. Real talk. I'm what you want to be. 100%. So, like, y'all mad at me because you're not the champ. Like, look at this joke world we live in. Like, you're trying to tell me that after all the fake Mike Tyson stuff, y'all hyping this man up to be something he's not, right? That's the truth. You hyping him up to be something he's not. He was never that great. He's all right. He ain't that great, right? So, like I said, after all that, now he's going to go against Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Like I said, man, I give up, bro. All of them sold their soul. Mike Tyson is not a tough dude, bro. I'm trying to tell you. No, I'm not joking. Like, then they act like you have something to prove. How? How are you going to prove something to cowards? All y'all stay hiding, bro. Like, I'm the one who's everywhere. I go all over the country, bro. I don't hide from nothing. I go to the hood. You're not going to see Mike Tyson in no hood. You're not. That's all I'm preaching. I'm not preaching to be ghetto. Not at all. I'm preaching to be fearless. You know, there's a huge difference. I'm not preaching to be anything but what I am. And like I said, my thing is, like, I was mistreated, I was neglected, whatever, like verbal abuse, the whole nine, right? Neglectful abuse, all that. I've been through that my whole life. I've been more neglected than anybody. I've been on my own since 16. Are you serious? So my deal is, like, for me, I've had to learn to put myself first. That's what took me so long to figure that out. I only figured that out recently, right? And so that's all you're going to see me doing is focusing on what I need to focus on, which is my business. Other than that, my deal is my deal. Like, I have to do what I need to do. I have to take care of myself. I could care less how you feel about that, right? So, like I said, it's like, I explain it. First of all, like I said, I mean, if it's concerning the black sector, people like Tone Space, oh, I'm gonna be all over it, bro. Tone Space right now is going in on Styles. He going in. I'm entitled to my opinion. Nobody's gonna tell me, oh, I'm gonna try to use words to shape things to where I'd stop you from having a web presence or making money. To even think that you could is ridiculous, because I don't need none of these people. But like I said, you ain't gonna take me out of no black sector. No, I make money off the black sector. Always have, always will. That's right. I don't care how you feel about it. This dog is just running back and forth. I think he wants to play. He's got a lot of energy. Jesus. So, like I said, I mean, you know, all the fake stuff is all cute and all. I just realized I totally forgot something that's extremely important too, but it's all good. I'll figure it out right now. How do I put it? Like I said, I mean, just basically reality is reality, and all the fake stuff is exactly that, fake stuff. Yeah, I don't know what else you want to be told, what you want to hear. I don't know what to tell you, partner. You know what I mean? Like, for me personally, I don't really care what people think. I know that everything with me, concerning me, is fragile because I'm a grown man, right? And because everyone else has dropped the ball where I haven't. I've stepped up and done everything I can, and way more than any normal person would do. And it doesn't matter because everybody's just dropped the ball. Like, nobody cares. Nobody is making any sense. Nobody's capable. So, like I said, I could care less what strangers have to say. They could never comment on me or my life. You don't even know what's going on with me. You don't know me. You don't know anything. You won't even come within a yard of me. So within you won't even come within 8 million miles of me. So how would you comment on me and what I'm doing? That's weird. Like I said, I don't accept that. Right? Just like, you know, like I said, my point is right now, Tone Space is going in on Steez. I mean, like for real. Like that boy going in. He's going in. He's going in on him now. And my guess is he's going to continue to be. And I just think it's hilarious. Like, I don't have anything against Tone Space. Tone Space is jealous of me, that's fine. But at least he's saying the truth about Steez. Like, for real, bro, Steez, you've always been suspect, bro. Your preference is very suspect. Okay? Now, I'm not agreeing with the Buns guy. Buns guy just tells himself whatever he wants to make himself feel better. I don't care about that. You got to understand, you're the one who's obsessed with another man. You're the one who talks about Buns 24/7. I don't care about him. That's why I don't really talk about him. He's boring. Like, real talk, he's boring as hell. No, like, these people all have weird agendas and on some weirdo stuff. I'm sitting here just trying to make content, and that's the sector I come from. That's what I'm exposed to. Even if I tried to get away from it, I couldn't. The algorithm is going to bring it back to me. It does it all the time. But like Christina says, we are going to have a new audience. Oh, for sure, because we're going to promote to people in reality. I do it right now. I've been promoting. There's a lot of people that have subscribed that are from reality, like from Brownsville, from the Valley, whatever. Trust me, I've been promoting the hell out of my channel without trying. So it's like, I mean, like I said, that's why I'm not going to have no chat. I don't need one. No, like, that's not how it should be. That's what I figured out. Like, people on the internet shouldn't be able to talk to you, right? They shouldn't. What is there? You could tell me. I mean, it's great to have fans and people who show support. I mean, if you really want to say something positive that bad, what's to stop you from donating $5, $10, $20, $100? That's my point. It actually forces you to donate, and you can super chat on the shorts. That's all BS. You can super chat on the shorts. I know that for a fact because Agent Q does it frequently. So it's like, I mean, like, I want to make sure people have to pay me. You want to talk to me, pay me. And that's the thing. I question the people who sit there and they act like they're supporting. I think that's all just part of your game, right? And you think I'm slow or something. Like, no, I've been aware of everything, bro, day one. I know everything going on around me. I'm omnipotent. What part don't you get? That's why I'd be identifying your behavior. That's what's insulting to my intelligence when people sit there and they just keep on rambling or trying to act like they're gonna, like they doing something. Like, no, you're coming to try to trick me off my throne. And all I do is just sit on my throne saying, oh, wait, here's what you're doing. Oh, you're coming maliciously. Easy. When I identify that, you be quiet and you go away. You don't keep rambling. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, does that work? Did that work for you in class when you were in school? Maybe that's why you didn't graduate. You see, all I'm saying is you have to make sense. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what's wrong with you. That's not my concern. I care about if you come my direction and it's that serious to you that you go out your way and you're willing to do prison time behind it. Oh, you owe me some answers, right? You can't just keep talking. Right? And anyone who's that slow that they use their legal name, once I have your legal name, you go into prison. That's guaranteed. So when you got people who are that severely mentally disturbed, they're trying to argue down reality. Think about it. Why would they be so pressed then? Because part of them knows they're going to prison. So the way I see it is like to them, they're just like, well, I might as well just keep doing it. Okay. I mean, that's another, horrible decision, but I mean, go right ahead, because continuing to do it is just going to lengthen the sentence, so it's like, it's going to show that, like, you never stopped. They're going to say in court to you, they're going to say,
You were repeatedly asked to stop and to leave this man alone, to let him live his life unbothered and unabridged, right? You involved all these people. You involved corruption. You involved organizations. You involved LGBTQ. You involved Anonymous. You involved all these. I have proof of all of this. It's all online. You literally kept coming and coming and coming for this man relentlessly. This man just asked you over and over again to leave him alone. The first time he asked you, by law, you have to, right? So what? You have no respect for the law. They're going to say you have no remorse, right? You don't care, right? And you don't understand that that gets used against you because people like you who are just one function and sociopaths, psychopaths don't have any empathy and can't relate to anybody and don't have a heart and don't care about humans and you just hate humanity, they're going to see that. They're going to take one look at you just like I am and I'm going to laugh in your face because you don't understand the kind of animal I am. I don't mind people trying to talk down to me. I don't mind people trying to, quote unquote, abuse me. I don't mind negativity. I don't care about none of that. That doesn't bother me. But my deal is if you're going to do that, be quiet for a second when you after you speak so that I can respond. Because you really ain't going to like my response because it's going to really hurt your feelings. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know the kind of animal I am. Like I was built out of that. I was built from negativity. Why do you think I just keep on rising above and showing you every time that I'm greater, that I'm superior, that I'm not your average human being? Because that's how I got built. My dad was like one of the worst narcissists ever. He was narcissistic as it gets. He put me down all the time. He said all sorts of things to me, and I know exactly what it was, right? Verbal abuse, right? So like now, like if the thing is, if anyone's just running their mouth at me or anyone, clearly that's going to get on anybody's nerves, right? That's the only thing that bothers me. Other than that, nothing bothers me. So it's like, you don't have me figured out, right? Like I said, the things you say, you're well aware now that they don't bother me. But like, I'm not going to have somebody just running their mouth at me, bro. Like, no, I'm a gangster. People don't do that. That's why I'm not used to it. Because it's like, no, like that's some internet stuff, man. You know what I mean? Because see, like we don't care about YouTube. You can pretend you don't run YouTube. I do. But like in the streets, in reality, in this world that we occupy and live in, there's rules and a code of ethics, right? And it works a totally different way. So you can tell that these people are sheltered. You can tell that they've never been in the street a day in their life because they haven't. They've never been through anything. Even if some of them went to prison, it was like for petty stuff, and there were some cowards in there, and they were still doing all that underhanded stuff. And people allowed them because the people in there are generally weak now. A lot of them, right? Or they're all like that. They're all like devilish and weird, right? But like, that's not actually how you have to be. That's not how you're supposed to be. That's not a way to get through or anything like that. It's just disgusting. It's embarrassing, to be frank, right? So, like I said, I don't understand how people act like they can't hear. You're not trying to conversate with me because you already know you got proven wrong. Okay, so I win. So my point is, when you do those things, when you just start trying to spam a chat, all you're admitting is you lost. So you can't say that you won because you lost. You got to be real with yourself. And that's what y'all won't do. Y'all don't want to be real with yourself. It's not just about other people and projecting on them. That's a major component of it. But a lot of it is just you don't want to be real about nothing, even to yourself. Right? And that's not my problem, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but trying to come online and slander and smear my name when I'm an all-out thug and a gangster and I don't play about nothing, right? And like I said, my family and DNA built the entire state of Texas and all its history and built this country. Like literally, we built this country. There would not be a United States if it wasn't for me. So that means I own everything. And that's why I approach it that way, and that's why I tell you that, and that's why it comes through. Everything I tell you I own is 100% real. It's not fake. And you know it's not fake. So, like, if that makes you mad, I don't care. I didn't get it from privilege. I got it from hard work and hustle and being against all laws and having everyone trying to hold me back and hold me down in my own country. You're not going to stop real Americans. That's my message to you. You will never stop us. Never. This is our country, 100%. You will never stop real Americans. You will never have us living like slaves. We will never answer to any of you. This is our land. It's the same component, like I said, just like the movie with the Spartans. This is Sparta. Literally. I run this. Real talk. And if you don't see it that way, there's something wrong with you. Right? If anyone doesn't feel that way about themselves, and you don't own the land and the territory around you, and you don't run everything where you at, then there's something wrong with you. Because you don't believe in yourself. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Y'all think too highly of yourself. Y'all think way too highly of yourself. Sitting there like y'all are somebody. Y'all ain't never been nobody. I've been the star of the show for decades. I don't care who likes me. I don't care who likes it. I'm always the one that remains, you know, meaning I'm always the one that makes it through. You know, like, y'all don't get, man, I've lost a lot of people, bro, in high school, middle school. I saw evil people like this take out a lot of friends of mine. Literally, just took them out. People I was close to, people I cared about. I was always the one that endured. That somehow I just always make it through. I don't know. I guess grit, willpower, I don't know. That's all it is, clearly. I will myself through things. Because I was the main target, not them. But I've lost a lot of people, bro. That's what people don't understand, you know. So when you're talking to somebody, you got to acknowledge who they are, man. You got to acknowledge people have depth to them. And y'all don't. That's why it's crazy. You shallow. That's why they say shallow, because the water, it only goes up so high with y'all. Y'all, the depth is not there. There's no depth. You don't have depth. You ain't talking about nothing real. So it's like all that surface stuff, that's basically like dating Paper Mario. That's what y'all are. Y'all are Paper Mario. Seriously. Like, I'm just saying, if it was a female like Mario, like from the game, well, who would you rather be with? You'd rather be with Paper, Paper, what, Princess Peach? Or would you rather be with the real Princess Peach? You know? You're not going to want to be with Paper Princess Peach. He's a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? It's all fake. It's not real. You know? Like, you're going to be with someone that's 3D, not Paper Princess Peach. So that's my point. Y'all, that's y'all's new nickname. Y'all are Paper Princess Peach. Real talk. I might name this show that. Paper Princess Peach. I'm going to call it that. That's hilarious. Like I said, you don't want something fake, right? Who wants that? You want something real. I want something real with somebody real. And that's what I have. Like I said, if you mad at me, be mad. I don't care. It's getting dark, but it's early still. It's like 7 o'clock. I'm just going to move something real quick for me. Pick something up, and then I'm going to get right back to running. Is what I think. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't care how nobody feels, bro. You know, why do you think I'm Batman? Why do you think I built the whole Batman concept? Right? And you gotta understand, like, everybody knows about me, bro. Everybody already knows what it is, man. You know, but why do you think I created it? Like, it's real. That's pretty cool, right? To be Batman in reality, okay. Like, pay some homage, bro. Just say, hey, that's pretty cool, man. I wish I would have thought of that. Well, you could think of it all you want, but don't go crazy dreaming about it, because you could never be me. You're not Batman. I am. See what I'm saying? So it's just different. Like I said, I like watching everybody in the black sector, you know? I enjoy watching Tone Space's channel. I enjoy watching Nutward's channel, and you're not going to sit there and call it anything else or tell me I can't. Nope. I watch what I want. You have no right to be coming over there, and that's harassment. So why are you doing that? Like I said, leave me alone, bro. Don't go to the chats I go to. Don't follow me around the internet. No, I can prove all of that. That you're following me around the internet nonstop. That's super corny, dude. So, like I said, I mean, you sit there and you admit it yourself, like, oh, anyone you talk to, yeah, you go and do nothing. That's what you do. You do absolutely nothing. You've never turned anyone against me that actually like had self worth or value or was anyone like you've never done anything, bro. You really never even turned anyone against me. You exposed other enemies to me. That's about it. If even, I don't even know if you did that. I'm giving you too much credit. I don't even think that happened. Give me a minute. So yeah, like I said, um, I don't know, man. I just think it's so weird. Like, I think the whole thing is weird when people get online and pretend. And like I said, I just think it's weird when people just keep going and don't stop and feel like they're doing something. You're not the mover and shaker here. I'm the mover and shaker. In other words, I'm the one that people care about what I have to say. Not y'all. Honestly, they don't care about y'all at all. They don't care what you have to say. That's the absolute truth. They don't care at all. Just like I don't care. Nobody's looking out for what y'all do or say, and that's all it is. You're just jealous of my fame, my celebrity, whatever, my name, right? And you want to be me, right? I mean, and y'all readers is way out of line, man. Like, I don't care if you tell me what's going on. There's rules on this network, and I'm flagging y'all's channels. Understand that. When y'all talk crazy, like I said, they turn everything into verbally. They say the most serious stuff that, like I said, would never fly. Ever. In reality, none of these people would talk like this. In reality, they're faking catty to your face. All right, they're damn sure not going to mouth off the way that they do. And that's the problem is like Mike Tyson said, everybody's used to just running their mouth on the computer, right? Like I said, man, I mean, it don't matter where you at, who you are, what platform you on. I don't care who you are, bro. You got to watch what you say, bro. That's just common sense. The reason I don't watch what I say is because I back it up. See, I'm not hiding like y'all. I'm not, being a coward. I'm not hiding behind a system. I'm not hiding behind nothing. I'm who I say I am. So I'll run my mouth all I want because ain't nobody gonna stop me or do anything about it. And that's a man, and that's how a man should be, right? If not, you not a man. That's the thing people don't get about me is it's like I run into you folks and you want to portray and talk like you're tough when it's like, well, you're not tough because I'm the dude that I pull all your cards, right? I stay pulling niggas cards, and literally, I'm the dude that like I don't care, bro. I'll have a falling out with anyone. Quite honestly, I will. I don't care who it is. I like. I don't. I'll quit dealing with you I won't put up with anything you talking about. You know what I mean? It's just I'm smart and I understand that I have everything to lose. So I'm gonna approach things the right way. Like you gotta understand, man, like the people who are the most dangerous in this world are quiet people that want to be left alone. Now think about that for a minute, right? Those are the most dangerous people, right? And who am I? A very quiet, reserved person that wants to be left alone. Now, again, when I come online, when I speak, I don't bother anybody. What are you talking about? I talk about what's going on YouTube. I don't have to ask anyone permission. Why are all these people who, again, they want to be called women, but they're not women? Why are they sitting there worried about what I'm doing? I mean, clearly, right there, that answers your question, right? The reason why you can't find a man is because you don't like men. If you're going after me and you choose to lie on me, try to pretend you're picking on me, I'm a grown man, right? Like I said, y'all can't pick on me. That's why you start doing that typing fast stuff, and I just don't play that. Like that's gonna put me in a panic attack every time. That's common sense. That's why I'm not gonna have y'all do it no more. Nope, that's over with. No more typing fast to me. Nah, bro, not at all. Because I match energies, right? So like, no, like I said, you're trying to get on a computer and you're trying to sit there and you're doing it because you know the effect that it has on someone. Okay. Do you know that's the highest charge you can get? I'm going to say this again to all y'all, man. All you people who do that, you're going to go to prison. Every single one of you. If it's not today, tomorrow, whatever, if it's not because of me, that's fine. But at some point, somebody is going to put you in prison for that. Somebody smart. See, y'all want to pretend like that's legal. That's harassment, bro. If I'm talking, you have to conversate like normally, like slowly at a certain pace. You don't just keep going and then, oh, every time I'm trying to talk, you interrupt me. Yeah, you're trying to induce a panic attack. You're trying to create emotional distress, right? That's the same thing like French Doge used to try to do. I mean, wow, he really succeeded, right? I mean, his karma, he's been rewarded so much. I mean, failed channel, I don't know what else is going on with him, but I imagine it's nothing but horrible karma. I can guarantee that without even, matter of fact, I'll probably check on it and see. That's how much I pay attention. I don't watch you fools. I don't pay attention to him. I don't pay attention to Cavalli. And some of these people I'm sub to, and I just be ignoring y'all. Like I said, like Cavalli's lame as hell. Cavalli, all Cavalli does is just sit there and try to like act like he's rubbing a fake lifestyle in people's faces because that's all he knows. No, you ain't got no money. You live off your mommy. You drive mommy's whips and cars and vehicles. Everybody knows it. You've never bought your own vehicle. You don't have any money. You have never had money. And basically you know, you do drugs and you know, I mean, you're also a convicted pedophile, allegedly. Remember? The charges like came out. I actually like saw the charges, I believe. I mean, nobody cares, bro, if you, I mean, that's like when they say living good is the best revenge. Not really. I mean, depending on who you are. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Freemasons that, you know, you would act like they're living good, but they don't own any of these things. I mean, your exterior doesn't really matter, and at the end of the day, your soul matters more than anything. I mean, if y'all don't have your soul, so it's like, I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, right? So again, it just always remains the same, right? That it's getting dark. I have my little light with me too. But yeah, it just always remains the same that, I mean, it doesn't matter what people think, what they have to say, how they feel. You do you. And that's my deal. That's what I'm telling all y'all. You do me. I mean, you do you. I'm going to do me. Because I'm going to explain something to you real quick, man. People don't mouth off to me, right? And I know exactly what you're trying to do. I understand what you're trying to do. And that means you're acknowledging. See, when they go online and they talk smack, that doesn't mean they think I'm weak. That's the thing they don't get. I speak your coward language fluently now because I've heard y'all talk and run your mouth so much. You speak coward. In other words, what you're saying is you're acknowledging, yeah, this is a gangster right here. This is a guy who don't put up with nothing, right? Who don't play no games, who don't play, period. And you're 100% right, right? So the question becomes, what kind of game are you trying to play? Like Nutword says when he's projecting, what do you want? What do you want? I mean, you're disrespecting a notorious gangster on YouTube. Everybody knows I'm a notorious gangster. It's not fake. That's why I kick everything in front of everyone, because I am who I am. Like I said, it's not fake. I promise you. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, like I said, I'm in the street all the time. Anyone is welcome to try. Real talk. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, I've proven all my claims. You know what I mean? It's like I'm open 24/7 like a 7-Eleven, like I've been saying for years. So it's crazy to me that you got people who aren't tough trying to talk like me and kick tough talk. Like, dude, it's not a tough Tony act, bro. Like, I've been doing this, being the tough guy for a long time. It's not an act, right? Like, that's the thing. They want to categorize me. Like, no, dude, I'm infinite. I do everything. That's like trying to say they want me to basically they're trying to act and act like they can make me feel something. That's your first mistake. You can't. Then they're trying to basically label me like I'm like a, you know what I think they want me to be? They want me to be like a Polly Malignaggi. You feel me? They want me to be like a coward that's pretending to be tough. You know what I mean? That's why people like Bunsdale would be like, he's a coward. Like, but you hide behind a computer every day. All due respect, you know, and then in that Ben Harbor, Michigan gas station, we kind of found out who was a coward real quick, right? With that other dude. So, like I said, you know, I mean, watch what you say, because when you run your mouth, the universe will expose you. Like, period. They're going to expose you for me, and these ancestors and spirits. They don't play, and that's what happened with all y'all. Same thing with Nutword. Remember when the ghost scared him and he went to the hospital? Yeah. Spiritual realm is real, nigga. They don't like what you're doing. And yet you still haven't learned your lesson. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna predict something. And like I said, this is gonna really bother him. And it's gonna haunt all of you. And it's gonna haunt him. I'm gonna predict something right now. Nutword. You continue to get online and run your mouth, you still have not learned your lesson after those spirits, right? And ancestors 100% told you and warned you to quit disrespecting my people, my culture, my race. It's not a game, nigga, right? And to stop disrespecting me. And you continue to try to dismiss. You're just like all these people. All of them, you're identical. All of you, you're all identical, bro, and you're all experiencing the same things. That's why you're all being haunted like the penguin. Like, literally, this dude went from saying, oh, there's no such thing as ghosts, I don't believe in them, to he's saying that there's spirits dwelling all within his habitat. He says there's so many ghosts in there, he doesn't even know what to do. If that doesn't show y'all that it's real, and that I'm telling you they take me very seriously, like, messing with me is like, I mean, honestly, it's worse than messing with God, homie. Because, again, God is the devil, and I stand on that. These readers are not righteous people. And they sit there and they live in shacks and they wish that they could be me and us. You know, I mean, I'd like to think that some of them are righteous. I don't know. Hopefully some of them are, but either way, I mean, you got to watch what you say, bro. Y'all is out of line. And y'all want to pass, and that's not cool. You know, but like I said, my point is, my prediction is that Nutword has the most serious karma coming. That's just what I believe. I think that because of what he's doing and putting out in the universe, I don't think, I know, I'm positive that he's creating so much karmic debt that he's not going to be able to handle it. Okay? And that's the same for all the rest of you too. So that's a prediction. That's all it is, a prediction. But I'm always right. So, like I said, if he hears this, he's probably going to be worried. because he knows it's real. So I mean, when you sit there and you go against ancestors and spirits and you act like you're above the spiritual realm and you basically disrespect ancestors directly, okay, nigga. I mean, it's just hilarious, brother. I'm telling you, they're gluttons for punishment. And that's the thing, you got to understand, like, I mean, it is what it is, man. Y'all just act like this is like some infinite thing, like YouTube is like a cloud of BS that never ends. Like, no, things are happening differently in everybody's life, right? All sorts of different things. I'm not going to be here forever, right? I mean, no, none of us are, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, why is it so important for y'all to win something on YouTube? That's the question. And you haven't won anything, so wouldn't you change your formula to be able to win? Like I said, just pay attention and watch, man. My predictions always come true. And like I said, you want to know the worst part about it? Is it's all directly because of how you all have treated me and how you all tried to approach me on here and come at me. Everything that you've said my direction, all that negativity and hate and denial of truth, my success, my accomplishments, who I am, just anything. Because you did that, you create karma, and I have ancestors and spirits that don't play about me 100%, and they protect me and they ride on whoever is the enemy. So when people are going out their way like, oh, I want to be an enemy, okay, just remember something, man. Remember that the new people, right, like y'all worried about Jamila and stuff, don't worry about Jamila, worry about me, nigga. Like, especially when it comes to this spiritual stuff. You know, the new people that been opening their mouth, hey, that same prediction applies. I predict the same thing, right? Because you come out of the woodwork and you want to involve yourself in a federal case and you want to lie on my name and think that that's okay. I'm not mad about it. I know that it's not going to mean anything. Like, it's not going to result in anything. Like, there's nothing you could do with me or to me. I'm divinely protected. But just understand, because you did that, like, oh yeah, same prediction. Just a prediction, right? Like, yeah, what happens is the spirits, the ancestors, they start riding, bro. Like, real talk. They like, if people mention my name, what people don't understand is I don't have to get mad. I'm not gonna get tough and get upset and ever, like, why would I throw away anything I have or throw away my freedom when I have everything to lose because of people mouthing off on the internet? That's dumb, bro. I'm a grown man. And that's the way that I should look at it. Not for anyone else, but me. I should look at it that way. Like, nah, bro, just keep you calm and cool and let them run their mouth. Because you're a grown man. I talk to myself. Like, I tell myself, I don't talk to myself, but I'm saying I tell myself that, like, no, like, you got to give yourself a pep talk sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes you do. Right? So it's like, I'm telling you, bro, anybody that mentions my name, my ancestors are always listening, man. They spirits. And I'm telling you, they don't play. And what they do, right, is I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to get upset. Y'all talk all this fake gangster stuff. Like, you know, like I said, the ancestors, all they do is pay you a visit. Every time. Doesn't matter who it is. Anyone that opens their mouth trying to cause harm or detriment to my health or detriment to me or be on some malicious stuff towards me, anyone trying to harm one little hair on my head, hey, I told y'all day one what it is. And it's crazy because they keep finding out. Like, that's the worst part, is like, you're going to sit there and literally, like, act like you're courageous because you won't stop just being spiteful and hateful. What did the reading say last? Think about it. What did it say? Okay. It said the individual, right? And we'll just make it general. The people who have tried to harm me, that they're about to be humbled by God. I love the language and terminology, humbled, right? That was just in the reading, so it's either happening as we speak or it's about to. So, you know, while you're sitting there stalking, worried about every word I say, I mean, you have that to look forward to. You have your own karma that you've created. You have to reap what you sow. You created your karmic debt. You created, you know, you created all this, and you have to basically deal with it. It's just that simple. Right? And then y'all be weird, like there's another spider web. There's spider webs all over the place, bro, because there's a lot of spiders out here. Right? I don't care about that weird sucker stuff you talking about. Like all that talking like that, bro. That's exactly what the ancestors they don't play about that, man, at all. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have someone like that that thinks it's cute and they feel like, oh, they're picking on you through the internet. I got news for you, bro. You ain't picking on me, right? But I'll tell you one thing, man. My ancestors are the mega bully. Trust me on that. They the bully on the block, and they are scary. That's all I'm gonna say. So, like I said, y'all will see exactly what I'm saying. I'm right every time, and you'll see it. You're gonna watch. You're gonna see people's whole demeanor change on this network. Watch, I can guarantee it. Right? Because now the ancestors ain't gonna have that. They ain't gonna let me get disrespected. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. It's like they play a weird, corny game. You know, I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 34 years old. You know, what would I look like getting mad and upset? And I don't care about what I look like, but it's not a good look. You know, that's why I don't do it. You know, like it would make sense if we was like in high school. You know, then I could understand. Like in high school, I had a lot of fights in high school. You know, and I never lost one. You know, like, and I mean like really bad fights, like people screaming and stuff. Like I had one dude, he wouldn't give me my baseball cap back, just my baseball cap. He took the cap. He thought it was sweet. He thought things were funny. And this is what these people know. They know I got a real short temper and a fuse. And the fact is that I don't. It's more like I have a gift that I turn it on when I want. I'm extremely patient now, right? But it's like I don't have to be. Like I'm a gangster, so I'm on gangster time. So there's no patience involved, right? And that's the same way I was rolling in high school. And yeah, he took my baseball cap, right? And I told him like to his face. I said, call me that name one more time, right? He did it again. Gave him one more chance, right? Told him, call me that name one more time, right? He called me that name, and like I said, I was in high school. He found out real quick, and then there was women around screaming and stuff, and you know, all I did was like the same, you know, what I teach, just you know, yeah, you know, I'm not going to say it on here because there's rules on the network, but you know what it is. I mean, yeah, y'all may have been born at night, but not last night, right? But yeah, I mean, put hands on him, right? And that's all I've ever done my entire life, like with niggas, with these so-called men who ain't men. So like, I know they ain't men because if they was men, I mean, they'd be manhandling me, and they can't. And that's what y'all don't get. Like y'all really be running online, like running your mouth, like anybody is able to do anything with me, bro. There's nobody who can do anything with me. Trust me. Like I'm really tough, dude. Like even if somebody was able to, it wouldn't make a difference because I'm so tough. There's nothing you can really do to me. Like me getting hurt or punched or anything is not going to do anything to me, dude. That's what y'all don't get. That's why you come online and you're like, oh, let me try to use this and see if I can get him this way. No, you can't. You're wasting your time with that too. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying, if you're going to say something, at least allow me to respond. Don't be that weak and corny. You're just saying, oh, okay, I can't talk, I can't conversate. That's super corny, bro. Right? Because you're afraid of what I'm going to say because you're in your feelings. So it's not that they're macho, it's that they're super pressed and bothered. Right? I don't use your terminology. It's corny. I don't care about a word. I care about what's happening. See, you're super pressed. So I have you in your feelings. You're butthurt because I am who I am. Cool, be butthurt. But you being butthurt will never affect me. Just understand that. I don't answer to your feelings and you being butthurt, right? Because that's all you know is fear and rage. I don't care. Yeah, and your fear is what got you unsuccessful, owning nothing and having nothing, and my lack of it is what made me successful. Correct? So, like I said, end of the day, I don't care how anyone feels. I'm not asking. You know, I don't. I could care less how you feel. I don't care how nobody feels. I do my thing. I don't ask nobody for permission to do a thing I do, to say what I say, to stand on what I stand on. Right? So, like I said, in high school, I was in a bunch of fights. And then right after I got into that with that dude, I went and I stood up to Paco and Puig, who supposedly might be my cousins, right? So again, what do you mean? And Paco and Puig, like, they would hang out with Victor, and they would all go to Metamoris all the time. I don't know if they're affiliated, like, basically, like, with Cartel. So, like, I went to high school with these people. So if I went and stood up to them then in high school, come on, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, people, that's the thing, is it's a bunch of people that never seem to get, like, I don't have any problems with nobody. I don't have beefs. I don't have nothing like that, dude. I don't have issues with nobody. You got people that they want to pretend that there's issues, right? Because that's what they do online, and then they think it makes me feel anything. You go ahead and create whatever you want. You pretend or whatever. Just understand something, right? That, like, I don't give passes. You see what I'm saying? I don't give passes, but I'm also smart. Like, I'm not going to play somebody's game who's a coward. And I want you to look at how I exemplify that. Check this out. Who's in jail right now? And who is trying to be antagonistic? Who do I have on video running from me, being the coward that he is? And I don't have a problem with this dude. I don't even know him. I've never really met him. He tried to lie. I've never met you, nigga. Never talked to you, never met you. I wouldn't even let you come around me, my nigga. Real talk. You use a punk, right? So who is, I have you on tape running from me when I'm not even paying attention while you're stalking me. That's proof that you stalk me. I have it. I have the phone that has it. I'll just have to charge it whenever I want or whatever and pull it off of there, right? It's all these bugs out here. So who's sitting in jail and who's not? That clown is. Who's building businesses? Who's out here running and having fun and living their life? And I mean, it's just beautiful out here, right? Again, look at this. You can't beat this, bro. Look at that view, bro. On the water. Is you serious? People would give anything to be in my shoes. This is absolutely gorgeous. Imagine how romantic it'll be when Christina comes. Yep. And trust me, I'm a million steps ahead of you people. I already know. Trust me, I'm already way ahead of you. Yep. That's why I told Christina, like, no, we gonna move a certain way. We gonna do things a certain way. You'll never know our actions or what we're doing. But she is gonna help me, like, get everything fixed up and get everything running right. That she's gonna help me do. But yeah, you'll never know, like, where we're at. In other words, like, I'm not gonna be doing, like, in other words, I'm just not gonna tell you my movements. I'm gonna keep my damn mouth shut. That's what y'all have a hard time doing, right? I've noticed that. So, like I said, I mean, it's only going to work out. We're going to have so much money, we're going to be swimming in dough. We're going to be able to do whatever we want. So, I mean, but we don't even have to be frugal at this point. I mean, she's done a great job. We don't even have to be frugal, but we are. We will be to an extent. But I want to make sure we eat good, man. That's the main thing. Like, I really think I'd like to, get my diet a little bit better too. I really don't think it makes any difference, to be honest, especially with what I'm going through. But, I'd like to, I just want to eat more like fruits and vegetables, like broccoli with like cheese. Like, we could do that. We could, like, sit down and cook. And then, everything that she just wants to do things with me together. I understand. See, I'm like telepathic with her. We have like a telepathic connection. So I understand where she's at with everything. That's why a lot of things, it's like, they don't even need to be said, but I want her to say them, because it just makes me feel better, because then I know that she understands. But I think we're very telepathically connected, because everything she says, it's like I already know. Like, honestly, I'm already there with her. So it's like, I know that she just wants to do the small things, and that's what I look forward to is, I'm just saying that I'm going to explain to you, how we're going to move and how we're going to do things, and I know you'll listen, and that's all. For our benefit, because I'm not going to have anyone else causing us issues or problems ever. That's not how it works with me, and that ain't cute, And you're right, like, we have nothing to do with none of that. We have to do with us, and that's it. So let's move on and never discuss it again. We don't got to talk about none of that, because it doesn't exist in my world, in my life. In my life, everything's beautiful. That's what people don't get. It's not me who's constantly bringing up negativity. It's the people on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk about none of this nonsense. Every day I'm doing me. Everything is beautiful. And then I come to YouTube and these people are just sitting there waiting like, nah, bro, I'm not going to play that game with you. I'm going to keep everything closed on here to where there's no communication. I'm not going to have nobody just sitting there trying to attack me. Nah, bro. Like, that shows right there. You ain't got nothing going for you. Y'all sit there 24 hours a day, bro. That's crazy. Then they sit there and make these readings talking about monitoring spirits. No, it's not monitoring spirit. That's not what that is. That's a cornball, right? You're such a demon, but you scared of God, right? Because I'm God. You scared of me, terrified. How are you gonna be a monitoring spirit that can't come within 5 million feet of me? Like, you're terrified. Like, nah, I can't be serious, nigga. There ain't no monitoring spirit. Get real with yourself. These ain't. You can sit there and say whatever you want. These ain't no demons. No, like, demons would be a little bit more menacing than this. Like, this is a joke. I'm just saying, like, I've seen demons. Real talk, I've seen demons, and maybe I'm wrong, because, I mean, these people are demons. I agree with that, but I don't know. I'm just saying, they sure are some cowards. I mean, it don't make much sense. So, it is what it is. You wage spiritual warfare on me. Cool. I have spiritual protection, divine protection, and it happens to be actual ghosts and spirits called ancestors. So, like I said, people mouth off to me. Cool. I mean, that's on the ancestors. The ancestors going to handle all that. They ain't going to take nothing. Anything said to me, I don't care who it is, so just public service announcement. Anybody trying to do harm to me, you mention my name. My name is not meant for none of y'all's mouths, cuzzy. You mention my name, it is what it is. I mean, 100% ghosts are going to visit you and haunt you. Yes, that I can assure you. And I have tangible proof. I can even prove this in court. There would never be any scenario where I have to, but I could prove it in court that it really happens. Like, it's not out of my control. That's why I put up the post that said I can't control what my ancestors do in response to protecting me. I can't. Remember that. It totally has nothing to do with me. No, it's out of my control. Can't blame me. You love to blame, right? Can't blame me. So, I mean, you're doing it on your own, bro. All you people. So, I'm going to encourage you at this point, honestly. Keep mentioning my name. Keep on getting online trying to play with me, nigga. How about that? Because that's the way we really need to talk to y'all, man. Like, you know what I mean? You know what it is. You know exactly what it is, my nigga. Right? So how do you think I made it this far? How do you think I made it through the whole jail thing? I was in an alpha pod with the highest cases, profile cases, everything. How do you think I got through everything? I wasn't backing down. I wasn't no sucker. I didn't take nothing from nobody. How did I get through everything as a man the way you're supposed to, do your little time and do things? Spirituality. How do you think I handled being in solitary confinement? It wasn't long, but I was in there. It was long for me, especially with what I'm going through. I was burnt through my stomach and abdomen in there. Like, I could have not made it out. For real, for real. I was very close to not making it out because of that. So, I mean, come on, bro. Can't be serious, man. Spirituality, bro. So, when you see somebody who's spiritually on another level and you say you want to wage spiritual warfare on me, oh, you have fun with that. You have fun with that. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of laughing regardless at y'all. I don't have a feeling. I'm positive. I'm going to be doing a lot of laughing at y'all. Now, go do your streams. All you people, right? Go do your streams. Right? All you people, the people falsely accusing me of stuff I'm not doing, projecting, you go do your streams, right? The people who aren't successful and are mad at me, right, and want to project and sit there and make no coherent sense and can't just have a conversation and man up, right, or woman up, like, go do your streams, right? And that's it. Now, let's see if what I'm saying, let's see if my prediction comes true. Let's see if I'm wrong or right about my ancestors and these spirits. Let's see if the spiritual realm is real or not. How about that? Because 100%, yes, I'm betting on my spiritual realm any day. I bet on these spirits 100% any day. Period. My ancestors love me and I love them. They protect me. They're going to stand up for me every time. I ain't got to do nothing. And like I said, you got to understand, it don't matter who it is. They run this world, bro. You don't understand. They run the other dimensions. Y'all are walking in one plane of in realm of a dimension. I'm talking about these ones. They're able. They control every dimension. They walk through all the planes. So I mean, If you think they can't come into this dimension, you wrong. When people say, "Oh, ghosts can't touch you," man, you crazy. Ghost spirits can walk through planes. And I'm telling you right now, 100%, yes, that's exactly what they're about to do. I can already see it. It's just common sense. They're not going to put up with me being disrespected. They're just not. I guarantee it. So yeah, no, they walk through planes, bro. They'll come into this physical realm here, 100%. So I mean, it is what it is. Now let's see if I'm right or wrong, right? And like I said, it's all just a prediction. It's just thoughts, right, Nick? Right? Because I mean, I just think it's hilarious, man. Right? So, like I said, just understand, when you make decisions, you have to deal with those decisions. So you make decisions, you choose the strongest guy, and you want to be like, you want to do the dumbest thing ever and try to mess with that guy on the internet. That's what you're doing, right? It's a very dumb thing, right? Like, you don't deserve to be rewarded. You deserve to be laughed at and punished. You should go to prison, right? Okay, well, that's what's going to happen. But, like I said, that's it. Let's see how real the spiritual realm is. All right. Now remember, everything I do, every show, I represent spirituality, right? I'm not playing about anything. I teach people, and I want people to really watch what I'm talking about and watch what's happening, and then tell me I'm wrong, right? Then tell me that this ain't real, right? And we'll go from there, right? So like I said, everything I teach with the 52 blocks is a spiritual way of life, okay? And I can feel when enemies around me or enemies trying to move on me, man. I'm not dumb, bro. Right. And that's the thing. I'm just tired of feeling like that. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with that. And that's the whole point. Why do you think Christina is coming to help me with everything so that I don't got to worry about nothing? I mean, I'm not really worried now. I'm not worried at all. But I'm just saying where I really don't have to worry about it, because we're going to be mobile and moving around, and no one's going to know where we're at or what we're doing. We're going to be straight. So like I said, I'm going to keep on bringing it and fighting this spiritual war, because that's what I'm in. And I'm going to win. I'm going to win like I always do. I'm going to win. And I'm gonna literally laugh at you in your face. Okay? So like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, y'all the ones who wanted to keep pushing, right? So it is what it is, man. I don't know what else to tell you, right? Hey, it is what it is, man. Be careful what you ask for, right? So like I said, it is what it is, man. I don't know. It is what it is, man. I just think y'all is funny as hell. You know what I mean? So like I said, I mean, y'all come online. You want to get a nigga started? All right, cool. Like I said, me, I'm lax. I'm chilling, nigga. I'm straight. I'm good. I do what I want to do, right? Like I said, people really want to try to, like, pretend that they Warren on Batman. Okay. You have fun with that, man. Why do you think I'm Batman, bro? Bat is a spiritual animal, man. Like, a bat. Come on, bro. Like, I rule the night. They're still trying to get on here and act like it's fake. Yeah, it's fake. That's why I walk through fields as Batman as a damn bat at night, because it's fake. No, I put it on hold for a little bit, and I'm rebuilding everything. I want to get the resources up together, and Christina's going to help me build it all on another level. Oh, and we're going to work on the flying thing. And what I need is I need the materials or whatever. I need to get something that glides, like a glider. And I need to be somewhere that's windy, probably. And we're gonna go like in a field somewhere or something, and I'm gonna flap my little wings and see if they'll fly. Real talk. I'm gonna do it on a video for y'all. It'll be funny as hell. Like, I mean, it's probably not gonna work, but I think that then I can figure out how I can get it to work. I mean, you gotta understand, bro. Like, we're gonna have a lot of money. Like, I'm sure I can find a place that has like little jet engines or something, like mini ones or something that you can attach to it to where I can fly like a jet. Like, y'all don't get it, bro. I'm on some other stuff, man. I'm trying to really do this, bro. Like, I was built to be Batman. Like, I want to fly. That's what y'all don't get. I want to be able to literally fly, like, up into trees, and just like the movie with the Superman and Batman. I keep watching that. I might watch it tonight. And like I said, just like that, the way he's climbing on the wall and all that stuff, like, I want to do all that stuff. That's I think 100% that's what I was meant to do. Like, real talk. I think that's why it's a methodology behind it. It's like a science. And like I said, it's something you have to figure it out. I mean, you have to have somebody gifted, but it's not just the gifts. You have to be able to engineer and create this. And like I said, it mostly is the gifts. It's not the suit. It's the man in the suit. Because otherwise, you can't do what I do. That's what people don't get. You're not Batman because you just ain't Batman. You ain't built like me. All right? So like I said, y'all do what you do. I'm gonna keep laughing at you, and that's it. Enjoy your karma.